character. However, this doesn't look like the round that TSM will be able to get too much done in this toxic screen for the retake, but 1 HP on drone is not a good sign.
Subroza, hazed, trying to do things from different sides. And as hazed was trying to deal with the sentry turret, he will be taken down. This is a really good fault line, though, and that'll lead to drone for 1 and a second. 2v2, time becoming a problem. Subroza needs to make his play, but as he does, CP2 will find the kill. And a single point of health for drone will likely not lead to much, and Berghy will find the kill as he falls down to the low ground. Renegades with a beautiful opening, and they do hold on. We'll have a full purchase of ARs, and you're mostly still stuck on SMGs.
Here we go. Wardell's going to be the man of the hour here. He's got a lot of people within the sight lines. It's 3 kills quickly from TSM. Just the 2 alive now coming through from Renegades, backing out of the situation over towards B main. The spike is still in their control at least. First play that turns around, spots together, does get that kill. It's another 4v2 situation. Viper's pit into play as well. This will help hazed get onto site with Wardell. Time is going to tick down fairly soon. They need to find these kills. Berghy down nice and early. Still 3 alive, most of them offside, most of them outside the Viper's pit. Challenge from randyysavage will be successful. Now Wardell, 1 versus 3. Low HP coming through for randyysavage, but Winsum will get the trade necessary. Winsum will get the kill.
Storms, and he's got his sentry turret that's now going to be activated. So for Renegades, if they commit to this, Cutler could actually find a lot of value here just by holding his life on the backside of this billboard. Gonna be able to find the first, that's the spike carrier down. 20 seconds to play. Renegades are going to be starting to overwhelm. Hazed is on the rotation, but he's going to be late. And Cutler getting spammed through this board will actually find a second kill. Now you're down to 11 seconds. He's going to find number 3 to the classic, not going to get CP2. The time will require CP2 to pick the spike up and immediately plant. Snakebite will be tossed out, and we're going to get a 1v1.
Cutler has done all he needs to do just to hold on for as long as possible. Hazed making his way over from B. The 1v1 contact should just be imminent right now. CP2 turns it, flicks it. Headshot connects, and Hazed cannot win the situation. Cutler does so much heavy lifting.
But now Renegades with 20 seconds. They only have 1 member to deal with. It's just Drone. From the shadows, it's going to be plays. This is Subroza going to commit to this A long, but Drone can't even find a single kill. And now on the backside, Winsum reads Subroza beautifully. Renegades, how have you pulled this back at the last second? It's a 2v4. You still have a showstopper. You still have the ability for a Rolling Thunder if you need it. But as Hazed starts to make his way in with his toxic wall, he's going to try to take over the top side of A, and Cutler really can't do anything until space is cleared for him to move on to the site itself.
And TSM are in a real bind right now, in a real pickle. Do they save here? Do they go for something? Now, that paranoia has to do work.
This is taking a long time to come through, and Retro will find 2. Not going to get the 3rd, but it's a 2v2. You still have the Rolling Thunder at Berghy, who's playing from onside the site. It's going to get timing onto 1. You don't even need it, but they're still going to use it just to secure round number 8. It's just Wardell left with the operator. Can't lock down where CP2 is positioned, and Renegades are up 8-2.
In a hard place. I feel like maybe Cutler knows something's up. He certainly does. Drone's here as well. The flash comes through, and the cleanup will follow. 1 alive now. Retro versus 5. I don't know if Retro's going to get anything done. Might want to go for a cheeky plant or something just to secure a little bit more extra money, but his life will be forfeit.
Spike does go down successfully. Retro, this would be probably one of the more incredible 1v5s we've ever seen, and he will only take down 1. And so it won't be flawless for TSM.
But give it versus slightly Pokemon. Renegades had been dropped in ecos. Here comes Hazed versus quite a few. Subroza down. And there it is. Just as TSM start to get on the board, they drop 2 members.
And there was just no utility there. I mean, maybe a couple of things were thrown out, and you didn't really get a full look at how that battle started, but I didn't see a paranoia come out, didn't see a dark cover come out, didn't see a snake fight come through. Winsum is just going to absolutely punish Cutler, and he'll find the 4th onto Wardell, who I don't think he found a single operator kill in that first half, which is not boding well for TSM.
So the opportunity to get 4 and 8 slips by them.
How about this opening play? And this is just good scouting. Hazed loves to lurk over towards A by themselves, and Renegades, I think, just took notes away from the first time they played. Now over towards A. Heaven, Randy for 2. Berghy gonna try to get a double of his own, and a quick, flawless round for Renegades. They're already on double digits, looking at possibly 11 in the following. TSM should be able to get a plant.
Renegades one of the options here. 1 opening kill is going to be decent. They need to secure more than this, though. The trades are still somewhat favoring TSM. The HP bars, not so much so. So Renegades can maybe find Drone and Wardell, who are about a 1-shot away. Currently, that would be really doing wonders for their retake attempt now, as Tap on the spike comes through as well. 1 versus 2. Does Randy go for the half here? Needs to win this 1v1 because Wardell's also low, but I think time's just working against him. The opening couple of kills via hazed is going to come out pretty clutch for TSM. Myth breeds a sigh of relief as well for TSM as we start heading into further rounds.
This is a dangerous fight to take. You're going to have to win some trades, and Subroza is going to be freed up by a flashpoint. Counter flash comes through, but Subroza will take care of the second, and Wardell will find Berghy topside B tower. TSM looking flawless thus far.
Yeah, they'll be able to go where they want now. They shouldn't even really lose any members. I mean, they might just lose a member to something like a randyysavage sheriff shot, but at this point in time, they've secured all the opening picks they needed. They've dismantled any sort of holdover towards mid. The last couple of players alive for Renegades, just trying to look for some positioning. Retro looking the wrong way down the stairs, and now it's Randy by himself. He will be able to receive a few more plays. Can he land the shot? So the answer is no. Subroza, 4 kills this round.
Strong with him in combination to Berghy.
This could be a really big play. Renegades are going to be set up for this one. They know it's going to be a hit coming through from B main now, and that's where the kills come through as well. 2 alive now. It's always, for some reason, you look towards the Omen and the Breach plays, but this time it's Subroza and Drone, so those 2 players are at least fairly deep right now. One of them is. Subroza's all the way over towards spawn. He goes down, Drone on his lonesome, 1v5, and unfortunately TSM are not able to bring this one home.
The minimap, and the Renegades are not here initially for a quick retake, so you've got the potential to start setting things up for what needs to be a rolling thunder here. You feel like Winsum, though, through the smoke will find 2. Are you kidding? And now hazed is trying to make his way over, but you've got the defensive lockdown that's coming through. Rolling thunder going to be played. Drone has to push through this. He finds 1, snaps to a second, not going to get a 3rd. But Winsum trying to make play out of the showstopper, also going to come up empty. 2 HP for Retro in the 1v1.
This one's going to come down to the wire. Cutler's got full HP to work with, though, so you do really think that TSM should be able to win this one. Outside of any extreme shots come from Retro, the knives will go miss. Hayes, though, could be first point of contact here. Doesn't realize there's one player over towards heaven. Here we go. Swings on him. Winsum starts to whittle down the numbers of TSM for the possible retake.
That's a great paint shells. Drone's gonna fall, and he gets a second! No way! Now onto the site. It's just down to Subroza for a 1v2. All he has is the shot is cover charges, and Winsum is gonna stick for the defuse. Forget everything you knew! Renegades take map 1 versus TSM.
Get some damage done.
There's a lot of potential for Renegades to have this retake quickly. You've got the Reina of Winsum already making their way on. Randy will find 1, but Retro does also fall. Big 1v1 here between Drone and Winsum, and now the overheal is in place. Winsum back to 150 HP. Shock Dart gonna tag up Wardell heavily. He's gonna have to back up, and the spike for the moment is just gonna have to be left on the EA
30
site.
seconds left.
Half HP for Wardell.
On the flank. He's gonna try to make his way in. Beautiful read for Renegades. Wardell with the frenzy for a first, but is he really gonna be up for a 1v3 with just 24 health? You really can't think so, and Wardell will back away.
And dropping that gun over. It won't be able to be retrieved unless TSM fall off from C completely and go back towards more of a B or an A. Massive stack coming out through from Renegades. Subroza through the garage will find another, and this is gonna be C opened up now. Subroza with 3, and the round is most likely over. Randy on Justice Sheriff is unlikely to hold on.
He might not even get the opportunity for that as he's got Subroza with the hot hand near him. And he will get a read also with that onto Drone, but it will be Subroza for 4.
CP2 maybe losing a bit of patience there. In any case, I mean, possibly unlucky as well. Speaking of unlucky, Retro, no idea that Subroza's on the other side of the smoke. Will dissipate, and another kill being brought through. So TSM losing 1 early, but they get 2 back.
Empress?
Speaking of 2 back, Winsum and Berghy. Empress is available, won't need to be popped here as Subroza wants to exit this situation.
And Subroza's going to try to play for the clutch up from B window. You see his teammates pinging for the spike, but it's being diffused, and no shots will connect. Renegades pull it back on the backhand of Winsum and Berghy.
Renegades there, despite Drone not really getting too much out of the runner back in terms of kills. He's cleared the site, and sometimes that's the most important thing. Speaking of clear, the Empress has gone straight away. Hayes connecting that headshot, and this is going to be a very clean post point from TSM. They'll be able to get all the kills required. Subroza for another 3, and Renegades just the 1 kill today. And
no spike been planted.
And there you go. Renegades just need to pop in a couple of kills, dash away, get a kill via the Hunter's Fury as well, stopping the plant. The worst part about that for TSM is they lose their own Hunter's Fury for the post plant. There will now be 1 versus 2. An opportunity here for both sides. Wardell, this is his time. This is his moment. And Wardell, there it is. He doesn't miss.
Maybe he's just trying to stop for any post plant stuff to be here at C long. And as Randy will get information on Wardell, the second peek would be good. Bladestorm though for retro. The 3v3. If he can find one more, it'd be incredible. CP2's with the final elimination. Wardell, 2v2 situation. Cloudburst down. Hunter's Fury still is existing. Will allow them to be popping here, and Cutler will find one kill. Wardell, another triple, 2 rounds in a row, and TSM will take round number 6. Big stack for TSM in the B window. Double hit coming out of C Garage. Subroza, he's equal to 1, not gonna get the second. You also have to keep in mind that you've got the potential to flank from retro. Wardell with the operator though will find another kill. Winsum coming out. He finds a big pick and just misses away. Long range shots, but can't connect it on the Cutler. TSM take away the round. Renegades a must-win goes awry, and all of a sudden the boys in black are up 7-3. First now going to be popped. CP2 with the recon bolt coming through. Now the paranoia as well being sent out, but Subroza finds the next kill. CP2 up top. Nothing for him as Subroza is able to double through. It's going to have to be down to the Empress play of Winsum. He's got to go absolutely ham-boney if he wants to try to find a way to come through, but he can't even find a first kill. A flawless round for TSM to clean up the first half, 9-3. Rounds. There's not the opportunity for TSM to get the operator into Wardell's hands, so definitely opening things up. This time, though, Renegades very aggressive coming out, but hazed and Drone are able to match this with 2 kills of their own. And how about this? Renegades are not going to fully commit for a plant. They want to try to isolate these 2 members over towards sewers. This is a risky play, but they're able to find at least 1 kill. Are they going to expect the second? They sure will. Good cleanups coming through as Renegades will plant the spike and be in a 3v2 where TSM will have to find a way to retake.
And TSM needed those last 2 plays alive as well. They want to try and pinch this retake now. 2 coming through from the defender spawn. Subroza, the man of the first half, down nice and early. Cutler on 74 HP, frenzy in hand, 1v3. I mean, the shock arrows have to really connect for damage. It will miss entirely, and this pistol likely to go the way of Renegades once again.
Cutler will find 1. Opportunity maybe if you could take down the second, but that won't be allowed to happen. In fact, just an offensive hit towards C long. They'll break through the trap wire. 1 more will be down. Retro will deal with it, but hazed walks away with 2 through the dark cover. He's got more in front. There's number 3 and 4. The ace right around the corner. Can he secure it? Yes, he can. Hazed for 5 and TSM on 10. Vessel for Renegades.
And hazed is here again. Let's see how many kills he can get this time around. 1 will be coming up soon. The barrel of retro sticking out a little bit too wide. Can't secure a second. Winsum will be able to heal off that one as well. Back onto full HP. The plant comes in a 2v3 for the post plant. They haven't got off site yet. There's no layers available either. They just got to swing. And CP2 dies. Winsum's revealed as well. His position has been compromised. And TSM come through to get their 11.
And now we're starting to see why TSM is 7-0 in this map so far through their run through the open and now closed qualifier.
Will be up for the first defense.
Oh, and you think that might just be enough? There's the tailwind dash coming through. Hazed finds the first. Subroza a second. There's number 3. Hazed looking to replicate some of his magic. He's got 1 more to deal with. And the right click from Hazed will once again clutch things up for TSM.
Plant comes through for Renegades, and now comes that post plant. Wardell up first.
And Wardell was not ever really scouted over through sewers, so as Randy falls, you have to clutch with the Hunter's Fury here if you're Renegades. Retro takes care of Wardell. This is a very early Hunter's Fury. Not at all what you wanted if you're CP2. If he could connect for some damage, it would be great, but he's not able to do it. So now Retro, can he find another pick? Shoulders going back and forth, and he catches the head of Cutler. It's down to Drone. 1v1. Retro gonna allow it to be diffused to half. Hot Hands comes through. He's gonna challenge through this. The spam through the box, though, is good enough. 7 HP as he kept his toes hot in the play from Drone, but still catches the last bullet needed, and Renegade's still alive.
Stick. Thought that the Hot Hands was gonna be enough, but the spike plant just barely in line for Retro. Next round coming through though, as we start getting into the action. Wardell's going to shut down Winsum again, and following that's going to be CP2.
Man, it's going to be down to Hazed though to try to lock things up. This has been a tight 1v1 battle. Hazed will get another triple in this half, and TSM will take the map 13-6. Away from Renegades. Lear's going to be tossed out very early here as RNG are on their way in, but Subroza is going to find first blood. Combining with that was Hazed, who's playing close by still in that killjoy. Nice long-range headshot from Subroza, and the numbers are great for TSM as Renegades are forced out.
There's going to be a lurk from Winsum though to see if he can find any players creeping up over towards tree. There's still plenty of TSM around currently. It's mid-control that Renegades will be going towards when some tries to turn away from the flash, but it's going to get taken down by hazed, and now the difficult road ahead. Renegades 2 versus 5. Unlikely to win this pistol now, and that's not going to be the start that Renegades are looking for.
Shot here from Berghy, but can't convert. CP2 mid-map will take one out unexpectedly. Opportunity for more. Double peek coming through for TSM. Another nice headshot for CP2, but no health to really convert on it. So with that, TSM as expected with the early numbers.
They are on site as well. They're taking care of the threat outside of the site. Not what in market as you'd expect. Here we go. Rolling Thunder. That's what Drone has been working on since the previous round. Cutting it down early. Drone has to do it or gets to. One more still in there. The flash doesn't come in. And Berghy, the Thug Waffle himself, will get the cleanup here, and Renegades finally get there first. TSM group critical right now. Subroza still has a timing. Might want to swing for this one. Indeed will. Gets one onto retro. Other two players have already made it through, and Berghy responds in kind. It's Omen on Omen here. Renegades still 3 alive. This Fury can be used. hazed once more. Unfortunately, just can't get the trade, but Wardell has turned online. He's backside. Operator shot. Connects for a third. Can he get 4? But just barely misses. Classic isn't going to be able to get a kill. And there it is. Even with Wardell done, TSM still hold on. Retrieve the spike.
Well, take over the garden, but as Randy tries to play for a knife break of the wall, Drone will just instantly take down him plus his teammate, and then the third back over towards A main. Winsum nowhere for him to go but down. But in the pre-match, you need more participation from your Reyna. We'll get into that here in a moment as we've got Hunter's Furies that are coming out. Wardell will trade on the opening first blood. Retro will actually find a second though, so now the operator is on the floor. And how about that shot from Retro? He'll find himself a third. Now understanding that the Omen's going to be playing over towards Tree, he's going to take the challenge. Nearly catches Subroza out in the reload, but Subroza's still alive. We'll find one, and what is that shot from Subroza? Now a 1v2. 43 HP, definitely doable, but not nearly as healthy as he would hope. He tries to bait the teleport, thinking that, hey, I'm in my dark cover. But little do Renegades know that he is not, and he's trying to make a play on the backside of the spike. One member down low in hell. He'll catch the information, but a touch too late as Berghy finds the kill. He'll cover his retreat backwards, but Renegades are just going to dive right through this. And how about this call up the Hunter's Fury? Cutler's going to find one and a second. He caught more damage on the Retro, who will also fall. What a play call for Cutler just to pull out the Hunter's Fury, reading the push coming through, and all the ultimates that were spent for Renegades will come up completely empty as TSM are on 9. Way of what looks to be a split. Winsum is going to ride this Aldrone forward. A little shaky, but he's able to eventually confirm the kill. Knows the second one's nearby. The Lear comes out. Cutler stuck in a really weird spot. Nice shock dart coming through. Will isolate one kill for him. There's a second, but not enough ammunition to confirm onto the third. And would have needed a reload before the fourth and the fifth made themselves available. So Renegades will come out of the half and a 3-9 tally. Who they know for sure is on site. Here comes the hit. The Aldrone that's still up, by the way, is going to get a second read of the site. This is so much intel. And now as you've got hazed trying to throw some consideration towards spawn, it's going to be Subroza on the pinch to find one. Drone another. Paranoia to come through, but we still have a 3v3. Finally, Drone will clear the B site and Cutler will get the spike planted.
It's a bit of a split play coming through from TSM. They're putting aggression over towards the deep finish spawn. They haven't even cleared site yet. I mean, how long does Berghy live on backside there? It stops the plant for so long. I think for TSM, maybe just focus on one area of the map first. They finally do get the plant down. They also have a player advantage now extended by an extra one. It's Randy, the last one in play. 91 HP, no Subroza is around. Would like to get the isolation kill into Subroza to at least make it a 1v2. Can't even do that. Subroza will find that headshot, and TSM end up winning on both fronts there.
So the player who is left, 1v1, Omen v Omen. And Berghy's going to at least get this down to half. Does he stick it for the full? Sure seems like he wants to. Can Subroza get there in time? No, just barely not. The spike gets defused, and Renegades, at least for now, still alive. Doesn't see anything, so he'll return to his position over towards Tree. Aggressive play for Winsum. Fortunately, chooses to go to the dismiss as the nanoswarm may have been the end of him. Paranoia comes through, trying to spam for it. Subroza coming out, will find one. Just pushes himself right in front of the Lear, so that's not a consideration as the rest of his team has already made it onto A. Plant will come through, probably without any sort of contest. And Subroza on 20 HP once again is playing up close, and the Lear won't get the job done once more. 3 for Subroza. Potential for another ace. TP2 up top, trying to make his way in. Randy will finally put down the Subroza, but you're going to get the Rolling Thunder to come through just to stall the retake, and this 3v2 is going to be hard-pressed considering the Hunter's Fury is still available. TP2 up top, all going to be hit by a fault line. Time is becoming a problem. TSM would be hard-pressed to lose this round, and Drone will clean up the final 2. And even though Renegades look strong on split, like you mentioned, Avril, they find very little progress on Haven and Ascent as TSM will make their way into the playoffs.